Look at the agro commodities because they have continued to run on the higher side. Chana prices have gained today on weak monsoon that could hurt the sowing of summer sown pulses and local demand ahead of the festival season. Though some profit taking is what we've seen before the closing came in, but you can see that 0.5% of a rise coming in there. India may see a reduced output in sugar in 2012-13. The output could decline by nearly 19% if the weakness in monsoon continues. But the overall crop is likely to see a surplus due to increased output from other regions like UP. But you have to look at the international markets as well, where the New York raw sugar prices are at around 2.5-month highs on adverse weather in the world's biggest and second biggest producers like Brazil and India. It's record high prices in edible oil place as well, where soybean futures were hitting a record high today but saw some profit taking on those highs on pickup in sowing in India and also decline in the US soy oil prices. There was decline in the Malaysian palm oil prices, but the rapeseed has seen a rise on good demand for the meal. Record highs is what you are seeing in turmeric futures as well. We saw a contract high onto that one, 2.5% of gains coming in for that for a second straight day on sowing weak and during the weak rainfall and a likely drop in area under cultivation after the prices declined quite sharply in this season. The jeera prices also hit a record highs, but we have seen some profit taking coming in on that one because of fresh exports and improved demand from local buyers. That is something that would continue to be supportive. So 15,400 holding for that commodity. The pepper futures declined as traders chose to cash out gains after a recent rally in the prices, though a squeeze in supplies and dwindling domestic inventories have limited the downside. But even then, more than 1% of a decline coming in for that space. Sumit, how do you look at the chana prices? Because that is something that has been in uncharted territory. We've seen a one-line gain coming in for that one. What's your sense?
See, Manisha, chana has given a very sharp upside rally. In past 15 to 20 days, we have seen that chana has given a move of around 500 to 600 rupees. I feel that chana will continue to hold its upward rally. We are expecting chana prices to move up and touch levels of around 4800 soon. As the upside move was very sharp, so there can be small correction of 50 to 100 rupees from present levels. In such profit booking, I would be a buyer at around 4450 or 4500 levels, with a stop loss to be placed below 4300 on downside for the very short term target of 4710. And if price are able to break and give close about those levels, then a further rise can be seen till 4800 rupees in next 15 to 20 days. So overall, I'm expecting chana prices to move up, and we are maintaining our bullish view on chana.
Vijay, what's your sense on the edible oil space? Because we've seen record highs continuously into that space as well. Soybean, soya oil, meal, the demand has been on the higher side.
Manisha, I would stick my neck out and continue to advocate a bullish outlook on agri-commodities, especially edible oils. I think the declines are temporary in nature, and any 2 or 3% declines would be bought into. Crude palm oil, I'm particularly bullish, especially in the August series. Unfortunately, the September one is not as liquid as August is, so I would focus on August. I would buy it at declines of, say, 572 levels. I would hold it with a stop loss at 566, give or take a rupee here and there. And I would expect to book profits closer to 580 odd levels. And if at all you are a deep-pocketed patient trader, I think digging your heels into the September series with even deeper stop losses would make eminent sense, because come festival season, and I think the prices could head towards the 600 mark.
All right, and those are those flashes on your screen there with the Parliamentary Affairs Minister Montek Singh Ahluwalia saying that the monsoon season likely to start in monsoon session would start early August, but the weak monsoon rains may hit the Kharif sowing there. Sumit, there are of course lots of concerns about the monsoons, and we have seen most of the commodities making a record high there, whether it was soybean, chana, sugar. Turmeric is another one that has been hitting upper circuits.
Yes, you are absolutely right. We have seen that turmeric is one more commodity which has given a move of around 800 to 1000 rupees in just few couple of days back. We are expecting turmeric prices to move up, but as the upside move was very sharp, so there should be some profit booking from present levels. In profit booking, turmeric can come till 4600 or 4500 levels. Again, in turmeric, I would be a buyer at around 4500 levels. For that, I would like to maintain a stop loss of 4300 on downside, and on higher side, I'm expecting prices to test levels of around 5050. So my first target on higher side would be 4800 rupees, and if price are able to break and give close about that, then further rise can be seen till 5050 levels. I'm bullish in turmeric too.
How about mentha oil? Because today, while we have seen a bit of a decline coming into that one, Sumit, do you think that it continues to be bullish as far as the fundamentals are concerned?
See, as far as mentha oil is concerned, we have seen that mentha oil has given a sharp correction in past 2 to 3 months. As far as present view is concerned, I feel that mentha oil is oversold at present levels. I would prefer some buying at present levels because I'm expecting prices to move up. On a higher side, I'm expecting mentha oil to touch levels of around 1350. So I would prefer buying somewhere at around 1200 or 1210 levels, which is the current market price. I would like to maintain a stop loss of around 1160 on downside for the upside targets of 1250 and above that 1340 rupees. I'm expecting mentha oil to touch levels of around 1500 in next 2.5 months. For that, prices need to give a close above 1340 levels. Overall, I'm expecting mentha oil to be bullish for next 2 to 3 months.